Hey everyone, welcome back to Pop Culturally Challenged. My name is David. This is my beautiful wife Toni.
Hello.
And tonight we're finishing the Pacific. This is episode 10. What are you thinking?
I think I'm going to be happy when we're done with this. This has been really, really sad and heartbreaking and just unbelievably emotional, sad.
Very tough to watch.
I feel for these men and how in the world did they get back to reality and be able to I'm sure they didn't forget, but that was rough.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I think a lot of them just kind of kept it inside and didn't say much and struggled through life.
Yeah.
So, but this is it. This is the last one. Ready to just knock it out and see how it ends? Hopefully there's something good in this. I mean, hopefully get some good news. Maybe Lecky or something. I'm really hoping that they ended on something of a high note, some kind of positive, because overwhelmingly this has been tough. So
it's been very hard.
I'd like to see something good at least happen, but we'll see.
Sounds great.
All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, please give us a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of episode 10. If you would like to see the full-length reaction to this and everything else we've reacted to, we will put the link to our Patreon down below. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share.
Turn on the notification bell.
And on that note, on with the show.
What are we going to do with ourselves? We're going to be done with the mini-series.
We'll go back to watching movies. So I think the war's over. Yeah.
And sleep, before whom all things bow. Hey, you're not listening to me.
Oh, no, sure we are.
The surrendered. The war's over.
The war's over. It's over.
Who's Lucky sitting with?
I'm not sure.
They're still out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Have a little VJ Day party of your own.
What do we do now? I'll show you what I'm doing now. My first official act of peacetime.
Is he the one that had the girlfriend's picture that is married?
So. Yeah, I think so.
Jesus. There, you can keep the change.
I ain't touching that. Might have jumped into Normandy, but at least I got some liberties in London and Paris. You gyrenes, you got nothing but jungle rot and malaria. Welcome home.
What?
That was sweet of him.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, we'll get this stuff out of here first
I
thing.
don't know where we're gonna put it all.
I'll clear a corner and make do.
This whole box can go to the junk man.
Is he gonna go find her? Will he go?
Oh, I don't know. You have to make it all the way back to Australia.
Oh, please show me this. Please show me this.
Hiya. How about I take you to the back of the train? You can show me your caboose.
Wow. Classy guy.
You got a job lined up in Mobile?
No job, no girl, no plans.
I'm gonna get that girl.
You've been saying that about every girl since San Diego.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Mrs. Basilone, I'm Lena.
I recognize you from the photos Johnny sent. Well, come in.
Johnny ha sposato proprio una bellezza.
He says you're beautiful.
George.
Heard so much about you. Last time I saw him in Honolulu, he couldn't stop talking about you. He was just about to ship out. Would you like a coffee?
No.
Please, sit down.
Thank you.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm not here for...
John's insurance money is gonna help you out, right, Lena?
Actually, he never signed the papers.
That's $10,000.
I'm all right.
I saw his grave on Iwo. He's got lots of good Marines on all sides of him.
He would have appreciated that. I came by because I thought you should have this.
There's my little brother.
Good.
No sign of Florence.
It'll take Florence a while to get from Australia to here. Thanks. For doing all you did to keep us from getting our full head shot off.
You're good Marines.
You made quite an entrance, Bob.
Hope they meet their deadlines.
We're almighty proud of you. Proud of all you soldiers. So, now you're back. I'm guessing you're here for a job.
I'll take my former position.
Why, you still want to cover local sports?
Yep. That guy you got writing the column right now. He's got no snap, no style. You need to send him to Obits and give me his desk.
It's him.
And when did you see me demoting him and hiring you?
Today's good.
Shouldn't we talk about salary?
He's a little cocky. Must have been so hard to type on that thing.
Yeah. I'd like to get one just to try it. I've typed on the old electric ones, but I've never... Is that the girl he was writing to?
You are spying on Vera Keller. She never gave you the time of day. And she's dating an officer, of course.
Did you come up here for a reason?
To get you to stop banging on that typewriter. With this mess.
He cleaned out the room.
Your dress blues, you've never even worn them. I think you would have looked nice in them.
It's pointless to send her a telegram or something of some sort, right? Because he won't be able to see her reaction.
Yeah. She might at least get an answer back, but...
It's probably pretty expensive to... He's not going to say goodbye.
I guess not. Think about it, back then, too, it would have been so hard to keep in touch. You know, writing letters or...
Nobody there to welcome him home.
Oh, he got dressed up in his dress blues. Gloves and all, man.
Yes?
Mrs. Keller,
Yes?
I'd like to speak to Vera, please.
And who shall I say is calling?
Robert Leckie, Mrs. Keller. I've lived across the street from you for the last 20 years.
Of course. Let me just see if she can come to the door.
Did she ever answer him? His letters?
Bob Leckie. You're back.
I was afraid you wouldn't remember me either.
Oh, I remember you. Last time I saw you was in church right before you shipped out.
I've been wondering if you would grant me the pleasure of taking you out.
You want to take me out?
Yes, I do.
I have a date tonight. When the doorbell rang, I thought you were him.
Uh-oh.
Well, there he is.
Do they all dress in their...
Well, they probably don't have civilian clothes anymore.
Do they not have stores?
I'm sure they do, but he just got back.
Robert Leckie.
Charles Dunworthy.
Army, huh, Charlie? Where'd you serve?
I just graduated from West Point.
Congratulations. Too bad you missed the whole show. Vera, how about another time?
What's going on here?
I just asked Vera if she'd like to have dinner.
Nice try. She's not interested.
Actually, I don't have any plans for tomorrow night.
Oh.
Obviously, I've been wasting a lot of gasoline. Good night, Vera.
Wow.
Man.
Well, it looks like I am free for dinner tonight.
Guess he's not going to Australia after all.
That's a shame. I wanted to see that happen.
I'm back writing for the Bergen County Record.
You're staring.
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. 3 years ago, in a miserable part of the Pacific, I was laying in the mud dreaming about a moment like this with you.
You get right to it, don't you?
You ain't wasting any time.
Why me? Why not Rita Hayworth or Betty Grable?
Because I know you.
Bob, you don't really know me.
You're right. I think I don't know how to do this.
Bob, you're doing fine. This is fine.
You know, I wrote you a lot of letters while I was over there.
I didn't get any.
I never sent them.
Why?
I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Can I read them now?
I don't have them anymore. Rain on Cape Gloucester erased every word.
What were they like?
Best stuff I ever wrote.
Is his dad and mom gonna be there?
Hope so.
Or his friend, the friend that went to go visit his parents.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a neighbor or a school friend or something?
Yeah. There he is.
There. Yay.
What's with the MacArthur bit?
Calms me down.
What do you remember about Mary Houston?
Well, like everybody else in Mobile, I was in love with Mary Houston.
That's too bad for you. She's marrying me.
The minute she goes blind. You're saying that Mary Houston is gonna be Mary Houston Phillips.
Juan should be my best man.
If you think that I'm gonna stand at the altar and lose Mary Houston to the likes of you...
Well, hell yes!
Welcome home, Eugene.
Why did he get to come home early? Do you remember?
I don't.
Where is everybody?
I don't know. It's a pretty big house.
Sounds like somebody's in the kitchen.
Oh.
From Prague.
Is that his brother?
I think so.
I didn't get any sleep for the longest time. I still can't really. Martha doesn't complain, but I know I'll keep waking her up. Give me a coffee.
You got something to help you out here?
Goes good with coffee.
That was really good coffee.
Every single girl in Mobile is out to land a fighting man. You will have a leg up on all those desk pilots. You show up at that ball, decked out in your uniform, all the ripe fruit will fall off the tree right at your feet.
No, Edward, I don't believe I will.
You're gonna pass on the OOM ball?
I don't believe I will ever put on a uniform again.
Not a lick of sense in you.
You're looking to register for classes, Mr. Sledge? Which branch do you serve in?
I was in the Marine Corps, miss.
And did you attend any special schools while in the Marine Corps?
Just boot camp, weapons school.
Any journalism?
None at all. Had to handle explosives.
Isn't there anything the Marine Corps taught you that you can continue at Bantam Polly?
They taught me how to kill. I got pretty damn good at it.
I saw you making a break for it. Thought you could use a punch properly spiked. Drink fast. Mary catches us, she'll have me back inside dancing all night.
I don't dance until Eugene Sledge wants to dance. How did all this happen? Sitting here at a dance, drinking punch? Not a scratch on either of us? And what the hell are we doing here? Why did I end up back here when all those other fellas didn't?
Every guy back has thought that. But you just gotta pull yourself out of bed in the morning and get on with the day. You do that enough times in a row, you forget some things.
Sidney Phillips.
Yeah,
You get back in here and dance with a woman who loves you?
I'm coming, boss lady. I'll wrangle you a partner.
No,
Look at these televisions. There isn't but 2 hours of programs, and they're asking $300 a set.
I'm gonna run down to Murphy's and buy one as soon as I have the money for a down payment.
How do they work?
The waves are collected by a receiver, shot through an electron gun onto a vacuum screen.
Always with the answers.
Those things heat up, you know.
Thank you.
Catch on fire.
Our Father, who art in heaven, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Lead us not into temptation.
Really? He's gonna take him hunting?
Apparently so. Seems like a bad choice, but...
Been looking forward to this morning for a long time. Just the two of us and a grand morning. Eugene?
I'm sorry. I can't.
It's all right. You don't have to apologize to me, Eugene. I reckon the dove population's going to be mighty happy this morning.
Honestly, Eugene, you look like a gangster with those glasses on.
Your brother's coming for supper this evening. Evidently, he's been named some kind of supervisor at the bank.
Better get our money out of that bank.
I'm sure Edward could arrange a starting position for you.
I'm never gonna work in a bank, Mother.
You need to make a plan for the future.
My plan is to do nothing for a while.
How long is a while, Eugene?
Leave him alone, Mary Frank.
The boy is idle, Edward.
He's not a boy.
Well, he's acting like one.
Mary Frank, you have no idea what men like him have been through. Now go on. Let him be.
Oh, cool. I'll have to look that up.
Yep.
To look that one up too. Oh, on her birthday. Last time we saw him, he was on a stretcher, remember? Oh. I like how they're showing the actor and then the real person.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. He was still alive, I guess. Yeah. At the time of this. All right, that was episode 10 of the Pacific. That's the whole series. What did you think? How they ended it?
It was a great ending. I loved how they showed the actors and the real people and told us what happened to them.
Yeah. That is one thing I wish they had done in Band of Brothers, was show because we saw the older gentleman, I wish they had shown us the actor who played him, just like they did here. I like that ending. It seems like for the most part, it ended on a happy-ish note. I mean, some of them went on to, live at least 60 more years, 65 years, whatever.
A lot of them did some great things.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was good to see. Overall thoughts on the series, what did you think? Because it's always compared to Band of Brothers. How did you feel this compared to that?
I can't remember Band of Brothers right now. This here was so hard to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard.
Yeah, it was definitely just, I don't know, more raw. It might be the word for it. Just grisly.
I don't know. It was hard to watch. Yeah.
I think of the two, I preferred Band of Brothers. If I was going to watch one of the series again, I would probably go back and watch Band of Brothers again before I would watch this. This was rough. There were times during it that I was like, oh, a lot of times I guess we're kind of excited about the movies we're going to watch. And there were some nights that it was just, I don't know if I want to watch this tonight.
Because it was hard to watch.
Yeah, it was just, it got more, I don't know if maybe gritty realism of war. I don't know. It was definitely a hard watch. My heart goes out to all the people that were involved. That's tough.
It was definitely a hard watch. Am I glad that I watched it? Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. I'm glad I watched it. It's a story that I think you need to see, for sure. Yeah. It was just like one downer after another, almost like it.
But the last episode, I think, was the saddest. To have them come back and feel all those feelings and still remember all that stuff. And
yeah, I think that's something that's not talked about. I don't think it really started getting talked about until much more recently. I don't think people from Korea, the Korean War, or Vietnam, I don't think they really got treatment for PTSD. I think it was just called shell shock back then. I didn't really even start hearing about PTSD till like the Gulf War, I guess, maybe early 90s. You wonder what these people went through, like these people who lived another 60 years. It must have haunted them. I hope it didn't.
I'm sure they coped. I'm sure it was a different type of getting through things. I feel like they were probably taken for granted. Mm-hmm. But I think they overcame their challenges way better back then than now.
Maybe. Could be.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I hope we're never in that type of situation again. So many people were killed.
Yeah, so many lives just lost for no reason. So. But Yeah, I think I'm ready to move on to maybe some happier movies for a while.
That would be fabulous.
There is another show, Masters of the Air, I think. It recently came out. I haven't heard much about it. I know it follows pilots. I don't know if it's bombers or fighter pilots or what, but I have heard good things about it. Maybe at some point we'll watch that. I kind of want to move away from the World War II stuff for a while. I think I've kind of had my fill of it for a little bit. You know, like kind of like last year with Band of Brothers and Saving Private Ryan and all those things that we were doing. It was just like, yeah, I need to step away from this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else you want to say about it? Well, if you guys enjoyed this reaction and the reaction to the whole series, leave a comment down below. Let us know what your favorite episode was. Let us know what you thought of the series. If you'd like to see the full-length reaction of this and everything else that we've reacted to, we will put the link to our Patreon down below. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.